guys, and welcome back to another video. Shed some light on the situation here. I hope that you guys are all doing absolutely outstanding today, and well, we've got another absolutely awesome adventure planned, so sit back and enjoy the ride. We are gonna be spending time with the DURTYMAX today as we have a slew of things that could potentially come up today. I don't know yet. The details for the day aren't completely defined just yet, but there might be opportunities to do fun things, and well, I figured I'd bring the fun truck along. I was considering bringing Ron Burgundy today, but I think he's just gonna have to hang out for the day. Speaking of him, why can't I talk? I haven't had my coffee yet this morning. Guys, there's only 2.5 weeks left to get entered to win Ron Burgundy. If you haven't grabbed your entries already, click the first link in the description below. That is Enthusiast. Every $20 that you guys spend on that site gets you one automatic entry to take this one-of-a-kind dually home. You might be saying to yourself, though, 2.5 weeks, like that's a decent amount of time. But yeah, guys, consider it if you're thinking about 2.5 weeks of work or school. Yes, it would be a long time, but think about your paid time off or your vacation. 2.5 weeks gets burned up fast, so don't miss your chance to win this truck. Grab those entries before it's too late. Now let's get on the road. Morning, Otto. Morning, Ozzy. Gotta bring this. Just think, guys, this thing could be in your driveway in just a matter of a few weeks. And I promise you, it'll look just as good there as it does here, if not better. Now, before we get this great see, this is my pre-coffee brain. Speaking of coffee, we gotta go get some coffee. All right, can I get a large hot coffee? Thank you. All right, coffee drinkers, let's share this glorious moment together. Oh, that's a little hot. All right, so now that the coffee has started to influence my brain, I actually have some mental clarity, which is always a good thing when you're vlogging. So our first stop on today's agenda is our friend John's house. John has been a great friend of mine, actually a diehard Cummins fan. For you Cummins guys out in the audience that are just absolutely stoked about the new news of the 5.9 on the channel, John's got a ridiculously clean, I mean ridiculously clean, like immaculate 5.9 that is compound turbo that I will highlight some of my favorite features of when we get to his house. But he's actually on the way up to the final destination, which is my buddy Mike's house, which is where we'll end up today. And, you know, we'll do some activities up there for a little while. But what I'm getting at is John's been ever so generous enough to actually make some donations to the channel. We're going to be taking on some extracurricular projects with the DURTYMAX coming up here in the near future that aren't so much performance-based. Rather, I'd mentioned that we are going to be doing a frame resto on this truck, or at least undercoating some of the not so suitable areas on the chassis. Now, John was nice enough to follow up after seeing that in one of my videos and told me that he's got a bunch of Eisenhower products that he'd love to provide, as he's not getting use out of them after he used them for his 5.9. So we're going to pick those up today. That way we're good and prepared for when that project commences. Speaking of other extracurriculars, quote unquote, for the DURTYMAX, I'm also going to be taking a trip up to New Hampshire here in the very near future to pick up some other parts that are really going to set this truck off from all of the other single cabs of this year, or I'm going to say single cabs in general, really any year. And it will be a total first for me. Now, it's a really big deal, and it's going to make a huge change to this truck. So that's going to be coming up as well, but I can't really lead on to any more details other than that. And then finally, you guys are probably wondering what the deal is with the 5.9. Well, we got a lot of content in the pipeline built for that truck already, and the parts are already starting to get ordered. Don't expect a set of wheels to land on that thing anytime soon because I've been running into a few difficulties with lead times. I was really hoping I could get something in like a week or two, but it seems like being that we're in kind of tax season right now, or tax return time, if you will, everyone's going out and buying wheels, which is really putting a delay on the lead times from these wheel manufacturers. But I can promise you guys, what we're going to be doing to this truck is something that I think a lot of you are really going to buy into and you're really going to love. So I got about 20 minutes left of my drive. I'll see you guys at John's. I lied. Got to fill up quick. So as you can see, we've got all of our Pampers. Nah, I'm just kidding. We've got everything here from John. He's super generous to donate all of this stuff to the channel to basically help in the, that doesn't fit there, restoration of the DURTYMAX chassis, which is gonna be coming at a later video in time. And of course, you guys got to see his 3rd gen 5.9, which is compound turboed. It's got a ton of work done to it, 150% over injectors. It's really kind of been upgraded in every retrospect possible. And of course, to rub it in, this is a 6-speed. It's not a G56, it's the NV56, which is a way more stout transmission. Listen to me, I'm really kind of picking up on my Cummins terminology here. You guys proud of me? I'm working on it, I'm working on it. I feel a little uncomfortable, but I'm working on it. So the NV56 is definitely stronger, and this thing should make about 1,300 horsepower to the wheels, roughly. So John offered up to take us out for a ride, and you know, I couldn't say no, especially for all of you guys. You know, we're kind of on this Cummins kick lately. Ugh. I'm jealous. Oh man, you got heated seats and everything. All right, fully loaded. We are living in luxury, boys.
The other one didn't have heated seats, I think my wife.
Oh, that's always important for the lady, absolutely. It's a nice truck, man, very nice.
It's in a single injection event tune, that's why it's so loud.
Oh, okay, got it.
Valve tune, whatever you want to call it.
Okay, and that's your DSP5 switch there, or CSP5 switch.
Yeah, it's a
CSP4, okay. I like how you integrated it right there, that's clean. Whenever I record, I just record like everything, so that way it's not like an event occurs and I'm like, oh crap, like I wasn't recording. Let her rip, Tater Chip. Oh, yeah. That's a mild tune, wow.
It's like really no power at all. Turned down as it can get.
Yeah, she rips. She definitely rips. It feels good, man, and wow, is it smooth. Yeah, so now I know exactly what you guys were talking about when these 5.9s can make some big power, because I just got to experience it for myself. And well, John, thanks for doing that to me, buddy. Really appreciate it.
I have it on 2,000 US now. It's like a mild street tune.
Okay, so we went up one?
Yeah.
Okay. Guys, it's really hard to convey the actual torque that you feel, but let's just say when I was trying to film in the rearview mirror, I actually got pushed back because I had a hard time staying forward just due to the G's. That is awesome. It's very addicting.
Now it's on 2,500 US.
So now we went up another tune?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go. We're climbing. Oh my God! Wow, that was something. Is that the highest tune?
No, I have another one that's not.
It's not the highest tune
on the Switch.
It's not the highest tune. Casual. We're not going to get to this crazy level, but we'll be able to tap into a little bit of the 5.9's power potential on this channel. That's for sure. I've gotten the Mini-Max sideways a few times, completely unintentionally. It's a little sketchy. That was 5th gear, casual rolling. So that was about 73 pounds of boost. Can't help but laugh. Wow. That's so cool. All smiles, year to year. Wow, that was a great way to start the day, no doubt. Whoa, 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 holy zoom. I'm sorry guys, still getting used to the new camera here. So I did not, wait, why aren't we focusing here? What's going on? All right, now we're better. Man, that was awesome. That 5.9 is an absolute beast. So that was awesome. I did not plan on taking you guys out for a ride in John's ridiculously high horsepower twin turbo Cummins, but he offered it up and you know, I couldn't say no. I definitely didn't want to hold that experience from you guys as well. So glad that we got to experience it for a little while, but man, I'll tell you what, like in 5th gear, when he just rolls on that thing, it literally just spins the tires. I mean, like literally off. I mean, in the Mini-Max, brake boost a little bit, or we'll just kind of roll into it in a lower gear and it'll start to spin the tires, but that was really awesome. And I feel like at this point in time, although we just, you know, picked up the 5.9 with the automatic 48, we might have to pick ourselves up a 6-speed at some given point in the future, just kind of build one and have fun. So anyway, guys, at this point, we are headed up to my buddy Mike's now, being that we have all of the essentials that we need, aka our Pampers. And we're gonna kind of see where the day takes us here. I'm not really sure what we're gonna be able to do. I was hoping that it would stay dry today, but as you can see, there are some raindrops starting to drop onto the windshield here, which might kind of limit some of the things that we wanted to do today. But let's kind of see where the day takes us next. Flying at the seat of our shorts here. So remember that part where I mentioned I had no idea what my afternoon was gonna consist of. Well, I still don't know what my afternoon is gonna consist of, but we're basically up in the middle of the mountains right now in Pennsylvania. You can see the Mini-Max behind me. There's Mike's truck right next to the Mini-Max there. He's got a nice L5P color match, you know, nice hostile sprockets on it. I helped him get set up with that, you know, now it looks really good. We're basically burning the house down. Not so much a house, but basically this entire pile of rubbish and garbage and all this other stuff. There's Mike. Mike, say hi. Mike was the guy that I went out to Las Vegas with and got pulled over in that Lamborghini, for some of you that saw that video. But he was asking me like, hey, what do you want to do today? And I said, dude, I don't know. I'm kind of in the mood to dig a hole. And he's like, well, say no more, Jack. I got you on that. So here's this Case TR320. Really, really nice track skid steer. And I'd actually never run one of these before, but you know, I was definitely one of those kids. I was always in the sandbox or at the beach with like my Tonka toys. And guys, back in the 90s, those Tonka toys were the best. They were like nice and stainless steel. And he's like, well, I've got this massive pile of rubbish that I'm gonna burn and basically turn into ash, and then I'm gonna have to do something with it. So Jack, you can dig a hole right here, dig a big one. And how'd I do? You did good. Decent. For the first time, yeah. Literally running this skid steer was kind of sketchy to start off with, and I definitely had to course correct a few times, but it was a hell of a lot of fun. Some people get to call that work, others get to call it play. I can say that I'm somewhat addicted. I kind of want to just keep digging holes. I feel like Ed, and Eddie right now, like dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. Dig a hole, dig a hole, dig a hole. So yeah, this is kind of what the afternoons turn into, but yeah, here's my hole, guys. Pretty nice hole, probably about 2.5 foot deep. Man, that thing is a ton of fun, and you can see we are just smoking up a storm here, trying to turn this pile of rubbish into a little bit softer, more manageable material so we can bury it ultimately and then act like it was never here. Eventful day so far. I'm good with it. So I was gonna dust off my old AR-15 here. I haven't spent too much time with this thing over the past season, especially because it's been cold out. And well, what better opportunity than to shed some rounds at this target. So if you guys want to know the full extent of how this Dodge Neon went from actually a very normal looking, everyday usable car to this, you can actually visit the owner of that car and this compound that we're at today. His name is Mike in the fast lane. I'm gonna put his channel down in the description below. He'll have a vlog that has been completed, basically highlighting all of the, well, activities that car went through to end up in its final state before I put a few 5.56 rounds into it. So let's have some fun. All right, now last thing on the agenda today, guys, is, well, I'll show you. Turn the side on up. Batteries still work. This is great news. I think out of all the targets, well, here goes nothing. It's probably gonna be one of the best targets I've ever shot before. Pop the tires. This little 5.56 rounds carry some real speed, huh? So we had a few here, a few in the seat, went for the gas cap there, put a few holes in the tire, flattened that, a few holes in the wheel. Wow, look at that, literally just ripped a chunk right out of it. Some in the quarter panel, some through the door here, some into the glass, which you guys did a pretty good job of. Yeah. Ruining.
You could take it down to the body shop, see what they charge to.
I think it's fixable.
This thing on the road again.
Yeah. Just a little bit of damage. Guys, if you were wondering, there's like a lot of trees on this yard, and well, you'll have to find out in Mike's video. All right, we should load up another mag and shoot some more. You got hearing protection this time?
Yeah.
My ear still kind of ringing. Always use protection, kids. How's it going over there for you, dude?
It's broken.
You don't say. No. Oh, whoa, look at this!
Oh, I see the hood release.
All right.
Uh-oh. Does it work?
No. Oh, here we go.
Yeah, look at that.
Here, got a hood latch for it?
Yeah.
Oh, there's just a little oil on it. Oh, look, yeah, popped the AC line. And a motor mount.
Wiring harnesses.
You were aiming for that, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, good shot, dude. You're aiming for that one too, right?
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, I aimed for that, even got that.
I kind of want to shoot
right down
right there. Yeah, like.
Whoa. Nice.
It's a tough wheel.
Smoking.
Clear?
Yep, we're clear.
Clear? I like your little spot. I'm going to copy it. Good?
Yep.
You see some of the sparks flying off?
Yeah, that's crazy.
Damage assessment.
Can tell you right now, we're probably gonna need a new valve cover.
Might need an oil change too. Wow, holy shit, dude. There's a massive hole in the battery. Literally the whole back end is just exploded.
Man. Whoa.
This is when Grand Theft Auto comes in, it goes sink.
Yeah.
You know, like where it goes like wasted. All right, guys, well, that's about where I'm gonna end this video. I hope that you all enjoyed. I know it was a little bit different than what our normal content pipeline is like, but you know, I think that this is like some good American fun. And sometimes it's nice to just have some, as they call range therapy or neon therapy. Nothing against Dodge. I know we got some Dodge viewers out in the audience. Nothing against Dodge, but routine maintenance. Call it what it is. So anyway, thanks for watching, guys. My likely to love you guys. Do what you do best. Tap that subscribe button if you haven't already. And well, I'll see you guys in the next upload. I promise.